Diddly Democrat, diddly diddly do. Sounds like the P Diddy. He's a did, the P Diddler. The P Diddler. And there's this guy raising mortal Hades on lives right now. Like, that guy is hurt, son. Like, he is hurt. That guy is the definition of H-U-R-T, hurt. There's a man, I mean, he is a crying and, oh man. Talking about mad politics. What's wrong with people? I mean, the racist stuff from, like, the left, I ain't gonna say all of them, but that dude, I think he's just trying to trigger people. Like, you go through the live, man, this guy is, like, tripping out, bro. Like, damn, son. We'll talk about people want to claim racist. That's pretty damn racist behavior. The language coming out of his mouth is clearly H-A-T-E. I mean, it don't take a fucking rocket scientist to piece it together. I don't know. But I mean, whatever works, you know, like, I guess, I mean, whatever works. And maybe I should just do lives and start talking mad politics and like, oh, them Trump maggots. Fuck, that guy was there, like, man, triggering people, man. I mean, people get triggered no matter what you do or don't do. I mean, you can be the best person in the world, you know, and you can be like, hey, I'm the president, I'm going to give everybody $1 million, and there would still be people despise you. It's mind-boggling. It is, I mean, it's crazy. Besides, like, you know, if you believe in the Bible or whether you don't or you do, or, like, it gets to the Antichrist where the Antichrist is going to conquer the world and all this and will be the world leader, and everybody will praise him. And anybody that has anything to, like, you know, say about it will be destroyed. You know, it's like, it's crazy. I mean, gosh, it's a very, very awesome, interesting times we're living in these days. Yeah, man, it's so exciting. It is so exciting. What up, that car guy? Hey, man, I ain't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think I've seen you before. It's been a while. Man, I'm so excited. These times we're living in, where good is bad and bad is good. Right is wrong and wrong is right. Man, it's great. It is common. Rambo, is that Rambo's in the house, man? Is that Rambo? I love truck driving myself. It looks sick, man. Oh yeah, it's all right, man. Yeah, I unfortunately live in my truck through the week, periodically, kind of, like 2 nights a week, generally. Sometimes 3 or 4, but generally 2 nights. Oh, like last night I slept in the truck. Tonight, if, you know, all goes well on this journey, I will sleep in my bed at the house tonight. And that, you know, that's always good. But then tomorrow night I will be sleeping in the truck, and after that I'll be home. That's generally my process. You know, it depends on what I'm doing each and every week. So that's why I like doing what I'm doing right now, because I'm only in the truck 2 nights a week. I mean, I've put my super trucker time in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, there's the Xbox. The Xbox Tree City. What's my favorite car? Who asked that? My favorite car, man, you know, that's really difficult for me to answer, because the car could be pink, hot pink. As long as it's reliable, I'll drive it. Oh boy, look at this. Look at this. We picked up some trash, son. Look at that. It's gonna make my engine hot. It should fly off of there. Come on. Fly off. Get off of there. Not much Xbox, just trucking it up, man. Yeah, I know who you are, Xbox. I've seen you. But yeah, that car guy, man, I mean, really, if I had to pick something, I've always wanted to own a Nissan Skyline. Why, I couldn't tell you. I just like that car for some reason. But my main deal is just reliability. That's really all I care about. I just want something that can get me where I'm going and back to my safe haven. That's it. And it can be hot pink, it can be a big beautiful purple color, it could be rusted out. Like, I got a pickup truck, a 98 Ford Ranger that's got a little rust on it. It's a 5-speed. I got to put I've already put some money in it. I got to put a little bit more money in it, but so, yeah. Man, I'm actually talking a lot quick, so I generally don't do that, but that guy, that one guy, it is amazing what you see people do on YouTube, man. It is. I mean, it's all just for attention. Well, not all of it. You know, mine's. You know, what I'm doing here is just, you know, I'm creating friendships with you all. You know, the guys and the girls that are, you know, cool people. You know, good people. Like Xbox and a bunch of other people. The car dude seems pretty sweet. You seem like a cool dude, man. Or a girl, I don't know. But anyway. But everybody, most of the people, while doing a live, I might lose connection for just a second. There's a tunnel right here. But it'll come right back. But most people tend to really just be communicating and just being genuine people, good people. Sometimes you get some troll every now and then, but I don't sweat it. I ain't worried about that shit. It don't affect my life any. For some, I don't know. I know we all go. I can't believe that thing still hasn't flew off my truck yet. Goodness gracious, I'm going to have to stop at the scale house up through here. And it's got to come off because I can get a ticket for that. You all seen that off of that garbage truck and land right here on my hood to check my temperature gauge. I don't believe it's enough to really make my temperature. Yeah, it's good. But that's enough for DOT to see it. And it's like, oh, son, you can't be doing that. Here's you a ticket. I'm like, well, that's bullshit. That's baloney, because that guy up there, that garbage truck, just littered all over the state road. But somehow it's my fault, and I'll pay the price for it. But what was I saying? Try to speed up, maybe I'll jump off there. No, it ain't going to. We're literally going to have to stop and take it off. It's too dangerous to stop through here. We'll have to wait till we get on up the road. What are you into today, Xbox? That car guy? And yeah, if you scroll through the lives, because that's what made me do a live, because it was hilarious. There's this guy, like, a lot of people do lives, man, and they get on there and they just trigger bait people, just talk so much garbage about, you know, people's political sides and whatever, just to bait them in. And I thought it was hilarious, this guy going around, oh yeah, you truck maggots, oh shit, there's a cop. And I'm not speeding, I don't speed, I obey the laws, I'm a good citizen. My middle name is Good Citizen, or Good Samaritan. I'm a law-abiding good citizen. You've got a friend in me. But I don't get it. I see more like, I guess YouTube really promotes, like, no offense to nobody's political parties. I don't mind what you are, if you're a Democrat, what Republican, conservative, liberal, whatever you are, as long as you're just a good person. But YouTube really must promote liberals or Democrats, because when you scroll through lives, you see people like that. People just dogging the shit out of conservatives or Trump supporters or whatever it is. But you never see, or at least I don't, you know, my experience, I've not seen a conservative or a Trump supporter, whatever you want to call them, dogging Democrats on YouTube Lives, but I see the other way around. Like that guy, if you just scroll, I don't know, you might find him, he's talking mad shit. And like he's pissing people off, but it's funny, it is so funny. But, I mean, because, I mean, all you gotta do is just start talking smack. You'll bait people in. You will. You'll piss people off. And whether you mean it or not, you never know unless you personally knew that person, you know? But yeah. Hey, April. Fucking crazy, yo. And I cannot believe that trash is not flew off yet. I have to hit the shoulder. I have to get a brave soul to reach out there and take it off my hood. Maybe if I slow down here, just jump off. It must have got stuck on the chrome out there, man. That's some baloney. Now I can't find the trash truck that dropped all that shit off all on top of us. Oh, you see me system dogs? Trying to take his trash bag. Being for real though, I mean that is what you call hate. If you're going to go around calling people maggots and shit, you know that's hate. That is clearly hate. But if it's like the left doing it, it's totally acceptable. But if it's the right doing it, that's what I've noticed anyway. But I don't give a shit. You all fight over your political parties. I don't give a fuck. I usually don't drop curse words. The F word didn't exist until like the 1800s. I don't understand what happened to how it used to be, like when I was growing up back in the 90s. I don't get it. It was so much better before technology took over everybody's lives. I remember being in elementary school and it was like, what was it, Windows 94, Windows 93 or something, Windows 95. It was one of those years. But anyway, I remember the teacher, talking about www. None of us knew what it was. And like, it's the World Wide Web. And like, she admitted, like, we know nothing about it. And the internet sucked back then. It literally did, but it intrigued a lot of people. A lot of people got into it. And you had to dial up shit back in the day. You had to take the phone cord, you had to plug it into the modem. Man, that shit sucked. You'd be calling somebody's house, ring. And all of a sudden you hear that noise, man, it busts your eardrum. Hey, Blue Oak. Hope that barbecue went good yesterday. Somebody all day, and they be on the internet all day long. If you call them enough, you can kick them off the internet, and you can, get through to them. Now they got Wi-Fi. But, it's all saved a lot of hassle. I remember back in the day, not too long ago, we used to have to, when we would travel, we'd have to get on the computer and we'd download MapQuest and have to print out the papers of the turns we'd have to make when we go on long journeys. Yeah, a lot of people don't know what they're for. Let's see if this Jeep uses it. I'm gonna slow down. Oh, yeah, they did. We'll let them over. Come on. I'll slow down. Come on, Jeep. If you don't know, if the truck's flashing their lights, just come on over. Just say, come on over. Still got Jeep long enough to figure that out. I'm about to hit the shoulder and get that trash off my hood. This is baloney. Fall off. I think it just fell off. I'm gonna double check, make sure it fell off. This is a scale up here. I don't want to get a ticket for that trash on my hood. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I don't get struck by a vehicle. If I don't return, you know what happened. Back on the interstate. Come on, let's go. Alright, so if you're on the shoulder, it's wise to get your speed up on the shoulder before you merge. This is how you properly merge back onto the interstate. This is how you look like you know what you're doing. How you do it. Most of the time I see people on the shoulder, and if they want to merge on, they'll just turn right on the interstate. Little Mustang's got blue lights. Y'all see that? I remember him. Accidents happen like that. You're sitting on the shoulder and you just like, oh, I'm ready to get back on. You just turn right on directly from the shoulder. Toot, toot. Toot, toot from there to low. Let's blow the toot, toot for these fellas. Oh man. See, I was nice too. I went and grabbed that trash off the hood and I brought it in the truck instead of throwing it outside. Like a pro. Well, it's not really a pro blue boat, but I get what you're saying. Appreciate you. It's just the safe. It's how you do it safely. Incorrect. When I merged, Antelope was a run, dude. Tips and tricks. Like I like to say, if you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. That little old Dodge is a 5-speed. Again, give us a like. Just smack the like button, or just barely touch it. Man, I have been doing some running today, man. Hello. Trucking it up. You know that guy talking politics in there and calling conservatives maggots. I mean, that's golden though. That's hilarious. But you know, I mean but that's what motivated me to do a live. Because man, it's like you're talking about your fellow Americans, no matter what party they're in, the Green Party, Blue Party, It's your fellow Americans, and you're going to disrespect them like that? Now, I get it if it was something evil, you know, I completely would understand that. The other day, and I was like, man, you know, I went to Taco Bell, and I said, man, that burrito right there, down in Indiana was only $2, and here it's $3.09. And I said, I've noticed in Democratic states that everything is always a little bit more expensive. And he looked at me funny, and I was like, you're a Democrat, ain't you? He said, yeah. And I said, no hard feelings, man. No hard feelings. And he got to talking about abortion. And he said that up in Michigan, they're trying to get it where they can have abortions for children up to 3 years old. And I said, wow. But he didn't say nothing else about it. Like, I don't believe it's abortion after you're born. Nothing about it. A lot of stuff they keep it real top secret. And anywho, I generally don't talk politics in here. I'm really not, but I'm saying anyway. And you see that short video I just shared a little bit ago where that guy's truck was caved in on the backside? Somebody commented on it and said, what? Journey to go. Just ready to get home. Y'all want to play a little trivia? Does anybody know the capital of Kentucky? Without Googling. If you Google, it's okay too. What is the capital of Kentucky? And not you, man, alone. Not you. He's the genius in the chat. Manilow must have went to Harvard or Yale. How far away from home? Just right off the top of my head, I'm probably 3 hours, maybe a little over 3 hours. Just a guess, but I'm pretty close. Manilow, I said not you, bro. I requested that you don't answer the trivia question. Is Manilow correct? Is Frankfort the capital of Kentucky? Yeah, I mean, I would appreciate it if people would smack the like button. Smack it. Or just be kind to it and just give it a little tap. It's okay, you ain't really got to like the like button. But you should show some kindness. If you've not done a good deed today, do a good deed and just poke the like button. I done a good deed last night when I don't know who was in the live last night when we got out to Kansas, but when I went to the store to get that dinner I got, then I went in there and there was an employee mopping the men's bathroom, and I gave him a gold coin that I mean, it's only, the currency's $1. But he was thankful about it, and I told him, you know, that I appreciate what you do, man. I said, I know, you know, you didn't wake up today like, damn, I want to go to work, you know. Just love my job so much, you know. And he's like, you're right, man, I didn't do that. And I said, yeah, you know, like, you notice when you go everywhere and you go to purchase something, you go to the counter, and they're always like, hey, hit yes or no on this rounding your change up to donate to such and such. And he's like, yeah, it's everywhere you go. I know. I said, but nobody does anything for the working class, for the working people. It doesn't matter if you're white collar or blue collar, nobody does anything for us. Except for the federal government gives us a national holiday called Labor Day. That's, oh, you get one day off a year. But I'm a truck driver. There's no such thing as a day off. This is 24/7, 365. I work on Memorial Day, you know, but I ain't the only one. I'm not talking about them the only one. But in trucking, there's no such thing as a day off. If you want to literally work every single day, you can. Well, there is a mandatory 36-hour break you have to take. Yeah, I know, you worked on May Day. Good deed is listening to you for near 4 hours. Yeah, I did a little bit of rambling yesterday, and I'm doing a little bit of rambling now. I don't know why, but at least it's good. I mean, I believe it's good rambling. It's not that guy that's on a live right now, like dogging people because they're this party or that party. Like, I mean, tell me you're just, you know, either that guy truly is a very hateful person, or he's just doing it for some type of YouTube clout. As I said before, you don't know unless you personally know that guy. I mean, for all I know, he could be a Trump supporter, and he's just on there talking trash. I mean, that's whatever, I guess. I don't care what people do, as long as it's moral. Hey, John 3000. Good. Oh, wonder where he's at. You just waking up in America, or are you somewhere else? You in South Korea or something? What time it is in South Korea? It's probably almost sunrise over there in China. Might be in Hawaii. It'll be morning time. Oh, you in New York? Or am I in New York? No, I'm not in New York. I've not been to New York in probably 3 years. Three, 4 years, something like that. I had enough of New York City. Spent a lot of time in New York City over the years. It's nice to visit. every city's about the same. It's just the layout's a little bit different. People are different. It's about 5 a.m. in Korea at the moment. Okay, see, that's why I was thinking he might have been in Korea. He said good morning, and I thought it was about sunrise over in Asia right now. Where you're at, Manilow, it's almost 8 o'clock in London. Yeah, well, New York City is the third largest city in the world, behind London, England. And number one biggest city in the world is Tokyo, Japan. Now you know. I share a lot of like nonsense knowledge that, you know, little things that some people know and some people don't. I should just ask the trivia question instead of just giving the answers. Do I like to eat pizza? Yes, I do. I had pizza. I had ordered some pizza the other day, over the weekend, Friday or Saturday. And I bought Domino's. Maybe I shouldn't advertise these companies on YouTube, so, you know, they don't pay me. And if they ever did, I'd tell somebody, okay guys, these guys are paying me. Email me and I'll tell you how much. Maybe Domino's is watching and they'll give us a coupon code to advertise for Domino's. Okay, use this code for 10% off. $20 or more. Yeah, Domino's is good. I get the Philly cheesesteak with extra steak. It's pretty good. I really like it. And then we get some wings. We got like 16 wings. Pretty good. They left debris all over the interstate. Goodness. I like some chicken wings, man. Wings are good. That next special steak on steak. Pizza with 24 hot wings. You know it. Can't go wrong with steak pizza and wings, man. Every time I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I get a bunch of wings and beer. I like Papa John's too, Blue Bow. Papa John's. I like their garlic sauce, man. Oh wait, Was it Papa John's we got? Because, yeah, it might have been Papa John's because they gave us the little garlic sauce. I might have lied to you. Texas Roadhouse, Red Rose. Yeah, we were supposed to go to, well, it wasn't Texas. They ended up going to this other place. I don't remember the name of it. It was not a franchise type of place. That was Saturday, yeah, when we did the decorations for Memorial Day. Memorial Day weekend. We didn't go to Texas. We didn't actually go to the other place either. I decided, like, hey, we're leaving. Y'all have fun at dinner at the spot you're going to. And we left. Domino's sandwiches, then I kind of stopped eating. So I make the bread too, like, too crispy. Anymore, I don't really like to eat out. I like to cook whatever I want at the house simply because I can make it way better at home than if I go out to sit at Texas Roadhouse, buy 10-ounce filet mignon. And the one I make at the house has got way more flavor and juicy. I don't see why these restaurants can't make it similar, you know, at these restaurants. That, you know, make them taste just as good at the restaurant as you at your house. Like even the salads the old lady makes, you know, tastes better than Olive Garden. We're in Kentucky, Andrew. About to come into Frankfurt, I believe. So yeah, that's why I like to just make this some food at the house. Car's flying. I want to get out of this left lane, but the car's not going to let me. We did it. We did it. We did it. Good afternoon. I'll butcher that name. I think Johnny. Man, look at the water on this. I don't believe it's raining. It is 2:55 on a Tuesday, May 27th. In the state of Kentucky. I just got to get through Kentucky and I'll be in my home state and the great state of Tennessee. The volunteer state. $32 to Lexington. Said hi. Hi right back at you. Y'all smack that like button and punch subscribe. That might be, people might take that as like violence or something. That's just something I like to say. I wouldn't be surprised if people did, though. You can't be nice to people these days without them saying, oh my, OMG, you're being mean to me. Like, no, I ain't. I held the door open for you. Just held the door open for you. Or I just asked if you wanted some help to change your flat tire. It's amazing. Hey, do you need assistance? Can I assist you on changing your flat tire? Somebody help me! I think I'm gonna jump behind this guy and tell him. Frankfort, Kentucky State Capitol. I think Stanislaw, I think he's either Czechoslovakian, Russian, or Ukrainian. I would imagine maybe Ukrainians don't have the internet. I don't know. Oh, there's Kentucky, go the opposite direction. That wouldn't surprise me. That's how people are these days, man. It's like, hey, I got a flat, you gotta help them, and then they just empty their wallets. Like, I'm not trying to do that to you. What are you doing? They squall for help. Imagine having to do that. You know, it's like, hey, what's going on here? You know, you trying to take their stuff? Like, no, I just offered to help. What? I just offered to help her change her tire and she emptied her purse out. Oh man, oh, you're too much, man. Yeah, it was husband. When I seen that, I liked it myself. Run it with me. Yeah, looks like you're the boss man, man. Hello. I guess I might have should make you the, the boss of bosses on the moderator platform. I should give you all the power. What do you think? Patrick. Patrick did have that title, but I don't see him on here much anymore. I don't know if he just sits back and watches or I don't know. And my phone is blowing up. You're declining my offer. I've been turning my lights on and off all day today. Today was the last day of school, so she doesn't start no more. A new girlfriend. Wow. What happened to your old girlfriend, Ray? What happened? Spill the beans, Ray. Spill the beans. Okay. You know that cheating is illegal in 13 states. Well, if you're married, it's illegal. I just share little gems with y'all all the time. Yeah, well, girlfriend, boyfriend's different, you know. I mean, it's only cheating if you're married, though. It's illegal in 13 states. Florida is one of them. Michigan is also one of them. Alabama, and some more. It is a crime to cheat on your spouse. It happened So I mean, at least he's getting these experiences in at a young age, and not when. Well, maybe it might be better if you're mature. I got my heart broken when I was young, right? I don't give a shit now, you know. Don't give a rat's ass. Turned 17 to 18 of June. Soon in June. We're past the 18th of May. Oh, you turned 17 to 18. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Well, happy belated birthday, Ray. The big 17. One more year and you will officially be an adult. So be very careful what you do. Alright, Ray. Oh, we didn't get her name. Ray and Tasha sitting in a tree. Ray's like a dog on a honeymoon. These grooves in the road get you. Yep, my little lady's around, yeah. He don't know how to act, does he? He can't wait for school to start back. Her name is Michaela. I know her, Michaela. Yeah, that's a nice name, right? Take it slow, brother. You got a lot of life ahead of you. Don't be in no hurry. But I guess you'll have to say the first letter of her last name when you're talking around your family, so everybody you're not talking about your cousin. Well, I love you, Michaela. Or, it's your family. I'm not surprised, Manelope. We are in a mental health crisis. Manelope just verified it. Mental health is real. Toot toot, we just got a lucky like. An old school friend. Did you ever expect it, Manelope? Like, were they signs? Did you see signs? is flipped upside down, Blue Bow. You know, they have been saying that the axis has been tilting. That must be something with, you know, something going on there. Gravitational pull, man, the moon and everything. It's wigging people out. Junior, I don't recall things being like this. And then it started to change a little through Obama. And then after Obama's second term, it went all to hell. The whole world went to hell. Just overnight. It was amazing. In Kentucky. me a few different truckers jump on and chat with me on here. Guess they're just busy trucking it up. Someone said Alabama, Rainbow, Alabama. Probably coming in Lexington already. Time flies when you're having fun. Up the horse part. You delivered MREs or something? Reefer. I done a reefer a long time ago. I didn't much like it. I remember during Trump's first term that reefer freight was up. You know, it was paying good money. Which all the freight was paying good money. Then it's went to hell since. So you're a trucker, you know. I saw this morning that, you know, how they're saying they're back saying there's a trucker shortage again. I don't know why they push that. They're pushing, and after they're saying, oh, there's a trucker shortage, and that's going to make a shortage on supply and demand. No, they're telling lies. I'm telling you. I've been in this industry long enough. I know a thing or two. They love to push that trucker shortage. Love it. I'm not sure of the agenda behind it. I couldn't tell you. you're fully aware as well. And I try to tell people as much as I can, well, not as much as I can, but ever so often that there is no trucker shortage. Despite what these news outlets, government tell you, there is no trucker shortage. But they will say there is, and there's not. I think it's just an excuse for these elite people to convince people something like, oh, well, there's no Bush's baked beans because there's not enough truck drivers. Which is lies. It's just some excuse. They're trying to cover something else up. So they use truck drivers as the scapegoat. You can be safe on your journey too and get home safe this weekend. When they say anything about a trucker shortage again, you're watching TV and you see it, push, something of looking into the manufacturers, not the truck drivers. Who owns these companies, whether they're being short on whatever they're producing. Because it's not a trucker shortage. But it's funny, there's some people out there, you can tell them anything and they'll believe you. They'll believe these news outlets like NPR. If NPR was to say, hey, there's a trucker shortage, their followers will believe them, when in fact there is no shortage. Why they do that. That's something nobody's really looked into. They're just told there's a shortage and they don't look no further than that. But, oh, well, they're saying a shortage, that's what it is. Here, I'll tell you constantly. There ain't no damn shortage. A lot of truck drivers are looking out on those claims that there's a trucker shortage. But it's like when you are just the little dude that's driving the trucks out here, there's plenty of us. Like those voices aren't heard unless you're on this live. You're hearing it. And there's other drivers out here that do this too, and they'll be on YouTube and tell you there's no shortage as well. We would know, we're up here every day. You get on the load board. You get on the load board and you go in to book a load at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then as soon as it comes available, somebody just snatches it right out from under you. There is no shortage. Them loads don't sit on that load board. There's too many damn drivers. If there was a shortage, freight would be out the roof right now, paying big dollars, but they're not. They're paying shit. And have been since the very first week Biden got into office. Now, I'm sorry, but it goes to politics. It does. This industry has the most regulations than any industry in the United States. It's regulated more than anything. But, you're just an average driver. You don't have some news outlet you own where you can get on there and reach people and say, hey, these CNN or whatever, whoever's saying it, Fox News, you name it, their voice can't be heard out there telling people that there's not a fucking truck shortage. But anyhow, the way to hear their voices is get on YouTube, I guess, or TikTok and listen to them. We're out here doing it. We know. And it bothers you as a driver, and then you get, on the internet or whatever, you see a newspaper and they're claiming a trucking shortage, and it really upsets you because they're blatantly lying to everybody. I don't know what happened with just speaking the truth. I don't know. It's if you speak the truth, it's like you're hated. If you tell lies, you're loved. Like the good book says, man, like good will be considered evil and bad stuff will be considered good. Or however it's worded. You get what I'm saying? I think everything we're getting into is biblical now. And it has been for the past 8 years or better. I mean, like 1948. May 13th, 1948. And Israel became a nation. That's Bible prophecy. Jerusalem was declared the capital during Trump's first term. That's Bible prophecy. The 5 red heifers that Israel got from Texas, so they could sacrifice them at the altar. That's all Bible prophecy, and it's all happening. And then you got the Muslims, they're like for the Antichrist, they call it the Messiah or something like that. And there's a guy over there now claiming to be the Antichrist. I mean, and people are blinded. They're blinded, or they're just so in denial about these things. Which I don't believe that guy's the Antichrist anyway. But it's all, whether you're a believer or not, it's all happening right before our very eyes. The next prophecy that's coming to fruition is Daniel 9:27. Where there'll be a covenant in the Middle East for 7 years. And Donald Trump is, behind all of that. And we'll see if it happens. But the covenant's supposed to be broken. I don't remember now, but sometime during those 7 years. That's supposed to, we'll know more about that when the Abraham Accords happen. They're all supposed to meet. Syria, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I don't want to give you false information. But it's all Bible prophecy, and it's happening. But anyway, it's a trucking channel, not a prophecy channel. That's a little bit of everything channel, so I guess I can say whatever. It's something y'all should just look into yourself, I guess. Everything. Why all these billionaires are building these bunkers and they're buying up land for water rights and all that. Like Bill Gates bought up a lot of water rights that these filthy rich people have. Why are they buying the water rights? Why are they buying all the land that has water that runs through it? This is all known. Something's going on. I gotta get out of this right lane. This is ridiculous. Over, you better load your horses. What do you all think it is? Is there something new to you? By listening. Like I said earlier in this live, it's very exciting times we're living in. So you gotta watch the signs. You gotta be prepared. These mega churches, these people, all they do is ask you for your money. That's it. Like a Pop-Off or whatever his name is. Buy this miracle spring water and it'll bring you riches. And then they'll show video clips of so-and-so, like, I bought Pop-Off's miracle spring water and I woke up and I had $100,000 in my bank account. If people buy it, man, scamming people, man, I'm telling you. And everybody goes to these churches and listens to these people. Goodness. I mean, to me, it's no secret now that like how so many people can be deceived. I used to wonder years ago before stuff changed many years ago. It's like I don't understand how the people will fall victim to deception. You know, when we're being told like this is how it is, and this is where it's going to be, and this is what's going to happen. And I used to wonder, it's like, man, we're very intelligent species. We're the most intelligent species to ever walk on this earth. How are we going to be deceived by this great deception? I used to wonder that, and then as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that, you know, I don't do much wondering about it now. AI is just a matter of time before it's something that turns against us. Hey, Romeo. You're Indian? You know what tribe you're from? Blackfoot, Choctaw, Chippewa, Cherokee, Apache. Lord. I'm an Indian outlaw. Half Cherokee, Choctaw. My babe, she's a Chippewa. Everybody have a good Memorial Day weekend. Hope you did. You got your belly full. Slept well. Living lights, we gotta do a toot-toot. Well, I hope these motorcyclists can hold it together while I get ready to pass it. Sorry, fellas. I got people to do and places to see, but it's the other way around. Wearing a Washington Redskins jacket. Now it's where are they now? I don't remember. I don't know. I mean, I gotta be honest. I'd be kind of proud for a football team to be like, you know, the Dallas Caucasians, you know. I'm like, all right. I don't see why everybody got upset about it. It's like, I guess they just need to be called football teams. People get upset because they call them the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, that's mean towards Tigers. The Tigers are offended. I know, because I'm the Tiger Whisperer. Joe Exotic taught me. You can't call me a liar because you don't know me. And if I said it, it means it's true. And you better believe me or you're a racist. You're a big meanie. Oh man, I make myself laugh. Minnesota Vikings, man, those Minnesota Vikings would probably cross into the United States and do what they do best. Simply because the state of Minnesota named their football team the Minnesota Vikings. I tell you what. They're rolling over in their graves because they got so deeply offended. Minnesota Vikings did change their name. I found it humorous when all these people were changing the names to all kinds of stuff. And then when Trump became president, he changed the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and people got upset. How can you do that? The double standards right there. Like, y'all been changing names forever. You know, one person changes the name of one thing and you get all being out of shape. And all that was a strategic move. You can't drill in the Gulf of Mexico, but you can sure drill in the Gulf of America. It's a strategy. If you watch the news all the like anytime, and you'll see all they say is democracy, democracy, democracy. America is not a democracy. So I would like for somebody to put in the chat, like, what are we if we're not a democracy? Because we're not. Democracy, we wouldn't have an electoral college. And nowhere in any federal documents is the word democracy. Nowhere. Not in the Constitution, not in the Bill of Rights, nothing. So if we're not a democracy, what are we? I know. What's up, Roland? policing. Right back at you, Roland. You know, throughout my life, I've heard, especially when I was younger, hanging with the old timers, that people would say, I got rights. Oh, why would you tell me to go police? But anyway, people would say, I got rights. Well, you do. We all have rights. But answer me this. Which you're aware you got rights. You can agree on the other side here, say, well, yeah, I got rights. But can you tell me what your rights are and when and where and how to use them? So if you got rights, what are they good for? Where do you use it at and how do you use it? Question. I don't see him spamming chat, Antelope, but if somebody so happens to do, handle your business, you know what I mean? Instead of me telling you what your rights are and how you use them, which I am fully aware of, just that's what our forefathers was looking out for. Yeah, they actually, the founding people actually debated over democracy. They did, and they absolutely despised it. We're not, it's so mind-boggling to me why these corporations push the word democracy when in factuality America is not a democracy. I got a head full of all kinds of stuff, I don't associate with political parties. I just like to educate a little bit here and there, do little trivia questions. I'm just having a conversation about, what America is and what your rights are. Okay, Roland. So, what is the First Amendment? That's pretty simple. Anybody can answer it. Take a guess, whatever. There's also 5 branches to the First Amendment as well. It's not... That's correct, Roland. That's correct. A republic. A constitutional republic. That's what we are. Not a democracy. We are a constitutional republic, not a democracy. The only reason they call it a democracy is simply because we vote. But what separates it is like doesn't make us a full democracy is simply because if you took away the electoral college, you would then be a democracy, which is can lead to other bad things. But yeah, we are indeed a constitutional republic. So if you didn't know, now you know. So when anybody says we're a democracy, no, we ain't. Democracy is only based on because we vote. That's it. I mean, there's other countries that vote. That doesn't make them a democracy. Thou shalt not do that is one of the 10 commandments. The car doesn't have a single light on it. Neither does the van in front of it. It's not a van, is it? Yeah, I think it is. State of Kentucky, the bluegrass state. Roland, do you know what the capital of Kentucky is? What is the capital of Kentucky? I've not seen too much rain until I got to Kentucky, but man, I just came through Louisville not too long ago. I'm headed south. That's right in front of us. Man, he's going slow too. Goodness gracious. I hate it when they go this slow. It makes me afraid somebody's going to rear end me. Well, he's got his flashing on. Something's going on. What's going on over here driving? Oh, he's hitting the shoulder. Oh, that's Wiley. Headed to K-Town in 131 miles, the sign just said. You don't know what K-Town is, that's Knoxville. Knoxville, Tennessee. What is the capital of Tennessee, Roland? Anybody answer it. What's the capital of Tennessee? That should be easier than Kentucky. The University of Tennessee at? What city is it in? Nobody likes to answer these trivia questions. Just one question. You can be right, you can be wrong, it doesn't matter. You learn. What specifically are you asking? Like, is what near Knoxville? The capital or University of Tennessee? I mean, you're close on one of them. What's up, Ray? Ray, what is the capital of Tennessee? And where is the University of Tennessee at in the state? You're a high school kid. You should know this. You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? Are you serious? You're playing with me. Yeah, the University of Tennessee is definitely in Tennessee. But what city is it in? No, not Nashville. Vanderbilt is in Nashville. And I'll just go ahead and tell you Nashville is the capital of Tennessee. The University of Tennessee is located in Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh, this is Scottish summer weather. This is spring weather in the USA. We're about to go into summer though. We're getting a lot of rain. It's oxygen. You from Scotland? You're right, Roland. It's Knoxville. You are correct. We got Manilow is from London. So you got a neighbor in here. I don't know if he's still here. He might just be watching and listening. He's probably at work. Or he may have just left work. Yeah, it's raining pretty good. And I really didn't expect this. Which, I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. Watch if they don't try to say a drought. rain too. That's all it does. Rain. I'm driving to Tennessee. I gotta make the pit stop, and then I gotta go down into K-Town and Knoxville and gotta pick up a load. Then I'm gonna go to the house for the night. And tomorrow, I don't know. Oh, what am I driving? Okay, driving a 2020 Kenworth W900, 18 speed. So I just had to drop the gear. Trying to judge his car. Car's going awfully slow. Something in the road right there. These tires, like a little tire. Yeah, it rains a lot in Washington, yeah. Yeah, it's in my state, in the state I live at. I live in Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee originally, and it's pretty humid in the summer. I mean, it gets hot. It gets real hot, and most of the time, hey, it's clearing up. Wow, sorry about that. I can't believe it happened. It stopped raining, and then we lose a little bit of connection. Yeah, jump on and get to hang out and get to know everybody else as well, Roland. Yeah, it gets hot where I live. It's pretty nice. I like to go fishing and stuff, hiking and shit like that. I like to go camping out by the river. Sit out there and fish, night fish, catch big old catfish. I'm an outdoors person. I like to be outdoors. Crazy. How am I crazy, Roland? Crazy for trying, crazy for life, and I'm crazy for loving. I know I can't sing, I don't think you can tell. I just like to have fun. And there's got a piece of plywood for a window. What happened? You gotta do what you gotta do, you know. You pray the best for me. I appreciate that, Roland. I'll do the same for you, my brother. I hope you punch that subscribe button, man, so you can jump on whenever we do lives or whatnot and stuff and everything. again. You know, I don't have super chats, so if anybody wanted to try to help the channel out, I'm sorry about that. I've not reached that goal with YouTube. Yeah. But, you know, I do have a Cash App, but, you know, I'm not asking you to send me money. But if you ever wanted to, you know, you could help the channel. Okay, see, it's starting to clear up again. Well, at least the rain, not the clouds. It was all I could do to keep her right. And I went to pick her up in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. Never even call me by my name. Oh, man. See, singing like that, I should be able to get like a sponsorship. Some producer should jump on here and be like, man, where you at? I'm coming to get you on my private Cessna jet. We're going to Hollywood. We're going to make a record. I'm like, no, man, I ain't going to no Hollywood, bro. You can meet me in Knoxville. I ain't going to Hollywood, son. Them people over there, they ain't gonna like me too much because I'm too hillbilly for them. I was in California a long time ago, and there was a billboard up about a bar, and it said some stuff, but it also included on there that if you're from Tennessee, you are not welcome. And that's all I needed to know. Because I knew what had happened. Needless to say, I didn't go in that bar. I used to go to bars. I found it fairly often back in the day. Then I became a family man. Anymore, I like to go to the bar just to eat the bar food. Bars, man, I tell you, if y'all don't know, you know, maybe this weekend, wherever you live at, you know, go down to a bar, not, you know, maybe not just any bar, but make sure it sells food, man. You can get some good bar food, man. I like going to bars and playing pool and eating some good bar food. Man. A lot of times we don't miss on it. What are you saying holy cow for, Roland? My ears are popping going up and down these little mountains. Where I was born and raised in these mountains down in Tennessee. so much of your nephew. How so? I can't get the right lane. It's screwed right here. Appreciate that, Roland. I don't hear people say stuff like that too often. You know, for as a man, you don't hear a lot of like, just gratitude. You don't hear it. You're not told a lot of things, You're not told that you're appreciated for, all you do as a, I don't get it. I mean, I'm not looking for it, but, as a man, you don't hear stuff like that. You don't hear, man, I'm proud of you. You don't hear it. Yeah, Manfred is still on the road. We're down here in the mountains of Kentucky. Manfred Man's in the house. Roland, I'm a millennial, so maybe that might be why I remind you of your nephew. But I think I'm a cool millennial. I get along with everybody. You got a friend in me. There's always song for something at any given moment. What you into today, Manfred? Hope you're having a wonderful day, brother. I hope everybody is. It gets hard sometimes, but you gotta be positive. Hold your head up. Just think, with whatever you feel in that frustration, that it's only gonna last for a little bit, you'll get over it. It's like getting your dinner plate. You turn around, you kind of slide on your foot a little bit, you drop it, you bust your plate, your food goes all over the floor. Yeah, that's gonna upset anybody. But it's better if you can think positive about it, even though it sucks. Because life is already rough. It's tough. It ain't easy. It's all about how you say it. You gotta stop and pause for a minute. Come on out there, brother. Oh, okay, that guy's jumping in the right lane. He's not coming out. He's an old man. That dude's an old timer, son. Probably in his early 60s. Not too old, I guess. I think the average age for a truck driver is like 50-something. So I must be one of the rare ones out here that are, young still. I see more and more women getting involved in truck driving. Every other truck that passes a woman is somehow. You know, but if you want to change your life up a little bit, and, you know, get in trucking. If you need you know, to get out of a financial situation or something, truck driving is the way to go. It'll change your life, it will. But I mean, I didn't do it because I needed to change your life. I had a really good career before I started driving trucks. But that's a different story for another day. I had to leave. I've lived in a whole bunch of different states. But I had kids, and so I wanted to, you know, bring them up in a better environment. So the only way to do that is move from that state and still make good money, was to get my CDL. So that's what I did. Because I was making, you know, $140,000 a year with that job I had before I started driving the truck. Good career. I've made good money in truck driving, that's for sure. I ain't too much about it. So if anybody's working in a factory and you're tired of it, or a fast food joint, look in to get your CDL, I'm telling you. It's not as hard as it may look. It's not. It really isn't. If you get into it, all you gotta do is hit me up. I'll coach you through it. It's just that first 3 months when you take that first step, it sucks. But after that, you're good to go. I've seen people's tax papers where they made over $300,000 driving a truck. Somebody that don't want to drive them a lot, you know, I've seen them make $240,000 in a year. I've seen company drivers make $150,000. I've seen team drivers make $180,000 as a company driver. I've made hundreds of thousands. People don't talk about money though. You get on YouTube and look into truck driving, you know, like getting started and all that, you'll see all kinds of videos. And but you gotta be careful of who you're listening to. They'll feed you. They won't tell you, because I mean, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, but trucking is a very cutthroat industry. It's a shady place, especially with like big carriers. But anyway, I'm trying to get on the topic. I guess that everybody likes, you know, I guess like that Bible prophecy stuff. That's some interesting stuff, man. least I'm not that one guy on here talking politics, like trying to trigger people from, comments, views, or whatever he's doing it for. I just think that's, you want to know, talking about hate, like that's what I think hate is. If you just put a dog in a political party, if they're moral people, there's no reason for it. But I mean, there is evil people that live amongst us. I don't see no problem with dogging those people. Like, if you got an evil mind, then that needs to be checked. Nobody knows you better than yourself. We get close, ain't we? Yeah, we get close. I knew if that scale house down here was open, because I don't mess with the scale because they like to mess with me. So I got to go around it, which I'm not intentionally going around it. It's just the way GPS routes me. I'm not avoiding scale houses. I'm not doing it. I just follow the GPS. I mean, that might be a little white line, it might not be, you can decide. It's your own personal decision. But I'm telling you that the GPS routes me around the scale house, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow my GPS. This is where that tornado hit up here in London, Kentucky, too, is right here. It messed up a bunch of stuff. But down here in southeastern Kentucky, it's a very poor place. And so I know they're hurting. But the people around here, they just band together. They just come together, and then they'll resolve whatever issues they're having, and then they'll just go back to fighting each other and doing whatever, South is an awesome place, man. It's where I'm from. Changed a little bit. I can't say that. I wouldn't say it has not changed for the better. 20 years ago it was awesome. It's a little different. Maybe not even 20 years ago, 15 years ago. It's awesome. 2020 happened and it changed a lot of stuff, man. Like, even the housing market sucks. Like, hey, if you're on the market right now for a house, do not buy that house unless you absolutely, positively are aware you got the best deal that you'll ever get in your lifetime. Other than that, do not buy a house unless you're rich. Then go ahead and buy whatever. Don't buy a home. Right up here down this road a few miles I lose signal, so this is generally where the live ends, is down here. What's up, GT? You all right? I'm not sure what you're saying wow to. Hope you're having a good day, GT. Shout out to GT. Toot toot. Hi, Delphine. I have been recently, I'm not sure if that's just letters or words, but I have been recently, about the past month, trying to learn Spanish. So I've learned a little bit of stuff like La Nina, El Nino, Chico, Amigos, Mencitas. Gracias, amigo. Yeah, rolling through London. Yes, sir, Jason. Where you at, bro? You know, if you know where I'm at, Jason, down here by this McDonald's is where I lose signal, so I'll end up ending the live there instead of butchering it and everybody just leave anyway. Because once it'll start repeating what I'm saying. Gracias, Delphine, Chico. Bonjour. I don't know much French. I know a little bit of just a couple of words in French, a little bit in German, and some in Spanish. My primary language is English. Really? Really? Okay. That's interesting, Jason. That's cool. Man, I hope, Jason, I hope you hit subscribe, man, so we can talk some more. Because, I'll end up ending this live down here because it loses service in that spot every single time. So I'd like to get to talking to you a little bit more. Because you're not too far from my neck of the woods. Or at least where you grew up at. All right, Jason, I appreciate that, brother. That's cool. So perhaps one day I'll get to meet you, man. You'd be like the second subscriber I've ever met. The first one I ever met was down in Miami, Florida. He's on here as Loon, but I've not seen him on here since the day we met. But he's a subscriber. Only dude I've met on YouTube thus far. I can't say that. I'll learn it, Delphin, and if you speak English, I'll learn it, and we will be speaking in French in 6 months. Yeah, I got a video, a short of it, Jason. But I lose signal right here where you're talking about, and so that's where I'll end up ending the live. But so right now, I guess I'm gonna slowly say bye to you, and if you go through my shorts, you'll see that little bit of damage of that tornado. But yeah, right down this hill, I appreciate everybody being here and hitting like and talking and punch subscribe. You all have been the best today. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it, brother. Check out down here. It'll just butcher the live. But thank you all for being here. I hope to get to talk to you more, Jason. Yeah, I'm just going to end it. It came back.